Welcome back, my multitasking warrior friends, and if you're new here, welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about simple ways for you to organize your home without spending any money. I walked around my house and I grabbed a few things, and I actually put some of them on the counter, and some of them I'll walk with you around my house and I'll show you actual things that I reuse to organize my home. One of the ideas that I want to share with you that I actually do in my household is when you buy bulk candy. These containers work perfect for organizing other products in your pantry. And I give you an example, I have done it with my powdered sugar. I reuse these containers to help me organize my kitchen instead of going out and buying the OXO containers or like all of those other special containers. So the next thing I want to share with you is I have a few of these containers, and I also love mason jars. So before you think about going out and buying mason jars, I want you to think about how can you reuse like salsa jars. So if you've been following me for a while, you know that we have a lake house, and I tend to travel with things from one house to the other. And when I was traveling and restocking the lake house, I used this. This was just a salsa container, and I washed it out, and then I just labeled it salt, and as you can see, it's been used. But it's perfect. Now we're gonna move into kind of the medicine cabinet area, and I'm gonna share with you some things that I have actually done. So we love the Welly Band-Aids. My kids are very active, and I love the Welly Band-Aids, and none of this stuff is sponsored, by the way. Like this video is not about anything here. If you see anything like a brand that I'm mentioning, none of this is sponsored, but like the metal containers that they come in, they kind of come in fun designs too, which make it really cool. But I reuse these for all kinds of things. So right now I have this for like all these cards that my kids get for when we go to like fun places. They went to birthday parties and they get these gift cards, and then there's money for the arcade games, and that's what all of this is, arcade games and things like that. I don't know where to put it, but it has a home, and this is the home that I decided to use it for. But these are perfect for, let's say, your car. So you can put this and organize it really nice and stack, instead of getting those car organizers that you see a lot of people getting. They get the plastic ones, right? This is metal and is the same size. I mean, look how cute the design is. And you can barely even see that the brand name is on there, but they come in like different colors and stuff, and you can be picky if you want. You can buy all the same color container when you're done using your Band-Aids and reuse it for that. Thankfully, vitamins and all kinds of different things that we need in the pharmacy come in nice, cute containers that can be reused for anything in your home. So this is a gummy vitamin that my kids use, and this is the Tum container. Both have the perfect shape to organize all kinds of things with twist tops that stay locked in. And to give you an example, this was what it looked like before, and this is how I use it in my kitchen. Now you see I've removed the label, and I've been able to utilize it for breadcrumbs or anything like that that you would like. You could do rice in here if you want to travel with it, anything you can think of. But if you make multiple of these, because if you get this on a regular, you could have matching containers to organize your entire pantry. If you've ever cooked with the French onions or made green bean casserole, the green bean casserole onions, the crispy onion container, is perfect for doing things on the go. It's small but neat, and the nice little thinness of this can be perfect to fit inside your car, to fit inside your medicine cabinet. You can put loose medications in it, and it neatly stores it with a top that has a snap closure, easy for storage. Before you go heading out to the store thinking you need the tiniest of containers, the ones that you can get at Dollar Tree are awesome, and I have one just like this where I put my bobby pins in. You actually have things in your cabinet that you probably didn't realize you could use. So I have two examples for you. So this is a hand lotion or body lotion from Pipette, and then this is a Burt's Bees jar. This one's glass, this one's plastic. They both have almost the same diameter, but both can be reused to put small items that you need, whether on the go or even just to organize your own bathroom or any areas throughout your home. They are stackable, so you don't even have to worry about that. They save space, and you can rotate them out the sides without anything spilling, but the perfect thing to organize small things in your home. This one with a little bit of alcohol you can take off the tag, and this is just a plastic tag that comes right off, and it would just have a white top with a clear bottom, which will fit any organizational style that you have in your home or color scheme. All right, the next one I have for you guys is something a little different. So when my children were small, and at one of my baby showers, we had received this Johnson kit. I think it was a first aid kit at one point, but it had more baby related stuff. But it was a huge kit that was given to us but I kept the container because it had an awesome sturdy handle and it locks here. I mean, if you really wanted to, you could actually lock this here too, but it was perfect and I've never gotten rid of it. And my kids, I mean, my youngest is 6 now, so, and I want to say it was my son's baby shower, but 10 years it's been with us. But I turned it into an actual emergency kit. So I'm gonna show you exactly what I have in here. So I put in a multi-purpose crank radio kit. I have like a mini flashlight in here. Got some glow sticks in here, some ponchos. We have this is a portable let me try that again. A portable solar lamp. We actually use one of these at our lake house. Sometimes if the power goes out or if we're boating at night, these things are awesome. None of the things I'm talking about is sponsored. Like, I'm just sharing what's in my box here. Also, these are like water tablets, like we've had to use that. But either way, the container itself, I've been able to reuse and turn it into something that is like in emergency purposes. This works perfect because of the handle and it's ready to go. It's locked into place and it stores and it keeps everything neatly in place. Still with the pantry food, but not doing pantry storage, I want to share some other things for you. So remember we talked about Costco and Sam's. My kids like, what was this? Animal crackers. So we bought the animal crackers, I don't know, way back when. You can see that sticker has been worn off, but I kept the container and have kept the container. These are for those random toys that have no home, meaning they don't go to like a full set. I don't know, my daughter or somebody traded a toy for something else, but these are all of those random toys that my kids have. And I keep it inside this container to help keep them organized and so they have a home, but it has the perfect shape to just go right onto a shelf. It's sturdy enough to be stackable, but an awesome, great way to reuse these containers. Same can be said for the pretzel containers. And I will say these are a little bit more flimsy than the one I just showed you, but same purpose. It's got random toys, and I love the height on these that you can organize with these food containers. Moving on with our anti-haul organizing products, I brought you into my powder room because I'm going to share with you some more ideas on how to organize your home using things that you already have. So in here is where I keep all of the towels that we keep for our powder room. And I also have this container, which used to be a baby white container, which now hosts all of the feminine products my guests could need. Works perfect, holds perfect amount, and it's organized. Like, it doesn't give hoarding vibes. Next idea I have for you is here, reusing the containers that your sheets come in. These plastic containers, they actually hold really well. I turned it into a cleaning towel container. And again, some of these things, yeah, I could relabel them and make them look prettier, but the cabinet is organized and doesn't need any more to it. It's aesthetically pleasing, even though it doesn't have all of the same containers and it's not all like of the same label. These work perfect. And I use these for more than just these, and I'll show you that in a minute. All right, the next idea that I want to share with you is actually down here in my office. So a lot of us have iPhones, a lot of us have Apple Watches, and those containers that those things come in are fabulous for organizing. I actually have a whole drawer that I've used with just organizing with the Apple Watches and the Apple iPhone boxes. I'm going to share this with you. I'm going to take it out so you can actually see. All right, so as you can see, it's all organized here. So these are multiple ones from Apple Watches. This is actually from my AirPods. So my husband bought me, yeah, they're AirPods. They're called AirPods, right? And this is the boxes from that. And then this is from the watches. And all I did was I just removed the interior on some of them. But still, I created the symmetric look of some of these plastic organizers that you would get by just reusing the white boxes. And because they're all of the same color, again, you're still getting some of that aesthetic pleasing look without spending the money. All right, let's move on with organizing things with some of the food containers. So this is a hummus container, and I like to keep these and hold these for like my kids' paints. So sometimes my kids want to paint and they want to do whatever, right? Well, the great thing about it is that if they're not done painting, the paint can stay in here and you can easily reuse it in this container. That way you're not using the old paint and mixing and having it dry out. You can reuse this container like that. Or you can organize beads in it. My daughter has tons of beads to make bracelets and things like that, yarn. This would be great for bobby pins. You can use it for all kinds of things, safety pins, but it's a great organizing tool that actually is sturdy. And once you take off the labels, same thing, still gives you that aesthetically pleasing look with a clear container. Before you go and buy out stuff for spring and you're doing your seedlings, this is gonna help you, I guess, organize or start your garden, organize your garden. So once you're done using these kind of containers, right, you can actually reuse these to start your seedlings in. So once I'm done eating this, I could start a whole little garden from it because it has the holes already in it for you. You can just put your dirt in there, put your seedlings in there, and then plant it. And then you have a seedling starter that you could reuse year after year without spending the money. I think one of the best organizers that have been around for the longest time that people tend to forget about is shoeboxes. You can do so many things with shoeboxes. They are just like are the perfect size, the perfect little square. I've used these inside my kids' drawers before. I've used it to organize toys before. But the cool thing is you can upcycle them. And if you're into crafting, you can vinyl it and make it look pretty. Or you can just keep it looking the way that it is. I'm gonna show you exactly how I use it inside my kids' drawer. All right, so for this tip, I wanna show you. I've actually utilized the shoebox here. It's been in here for several years. I do have a traditional organizer from IKEA in here, and I'm getting ready to actually declutter my kid's socks again because he is now up a size. But this shoebox has been in here for the longest time ever. I think it's a Nike shoebox, but it works perfect. It was no cost to us, and it just fits neatly and snugly right in the drawer without even me having to spend any money. So here's another example on how I have organized my son's closet. This used to be a diaper box that I actually covered in wrapping paper, and I put the interior, just the top right there is just with adhesive like fabric, the fabric that has like a sticky side on the other side, just to give it a more aesthetic pleasing look. But again, this has been in his room for the longest time in his closet, but it is a perfect way to upcycle diaper boxes or any other boxes that you have. Well, that's it for this video. This was a quick video, my friends, but I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that it inspired you to help you get organized in your home without spending money and without feeling like you're lacking in something. Because sometimes some of those social media videos can make us feel as though we don't have enough. Consumerism sometimes can be bad. And so while I'm not against getting organizers, and I love watching some of those videos, and I love getting some of those products, I also want you to think about ways that you can utilize the products that you already own and save our planet and save your home and organize your home without spending tons of money. So until my next video, I will see you guys soon.